He's right there. Yeah, okay. All right. Are we streaming? Yes, it looks like we are streaming. Okay, cool. Sweet. Here. Get out of here. Then I need. Where is it? Here it is. Yes. Alrighty. Hello. Get that out of there. Jeez. So this. Okay. Hello, everyone. We're doing a double header today. We got 2 games on the docket, both of them pretty short. We're going to start off with Celeste 64, Fragments of the Mountain. I actually made a video on this game, a bite-sized video. So this game, my contention is like less than 4 hours. It's a lot shorter than that. It's just a little demo that they made for fun to kind of celebrate the series. But it's a 3D platformer. I've been really wanting to play another 3D platformer. I think the last one I played was Mario Sunshine, and then Mario 64 right before that. But Balan Wonderworld left a bad taste in my mouth. And then I played those 2 Rayman games, and the Rayman was fun. But I was like, I want to get back to a 3D platformer, so I picked this. And then the second game on the docket for today is going to be Project Shoreline. If you don't know what that is, it won't take us long to get there. My goal is actually to beat this game in less than a half hour. We'll see if that happens or not, just because I'm not really practiced up. But it is very short. There's only 30 strawberries, so if I can get a strawberry per minute, that'd be good. That'd be good practice. But we'll see. We'll see. I might have some trouble, especially on some of the challenge areas. But if I can beat in less than a half hour, that'd be pretty cool. I said in my video that I think with a little bit of practice, you could definitely do it. I haven't been practicing, so that might make it bad. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, it is time. Yeah, I'm going to need a restart. Number of deaths, I would say number of deaths, we're not going to worry about that. You know what's weird, though? If you look at the strawberry and the little time icon, they have those little blue pixels in there. I don't know what that is. It's just, they made this game in around a week. It was like 6 people, I think, that were working on it. So there's obviously going to be some things that don't look very good. It's just a little celebration. It's not a big thing. So if anything looks, strange, that's probably why. But I do think that's pretty fun anyway. So yes. Okay, we're going. Okay, so you can climb and you can boost. There's 1 strawberry down. Nice. Okay. Checkpoints. Okay, I'm going. I gotta remember how this game works. Okay. First challenge area. Perfect. Oh, I think this is the hard one, too. So it's acapella, like, Super Mario 64. Yeah. Oh, shit. This is like one of the hardest ones. Damn, dude. I told you, we're not gonna do a deathless run, that's for sure. The camera is not as responsive as I wish it was. I wish it could be, that's what I meant to say. Oh, I thought I was going to go past. Okay. I'm really messing. I've always had problems with this one specifically. There are other ones that are definitely easier than this. Okay, not that bad. Okay, cool. That one's done. I'm trying to think. I don't think this is a strawberry. That's just a little thing. Okay. Let's see here. It'd be funny if I wasn't able to get to all the strawberries. Like if I couldn't find them all. Oh, I lost my. There we go. Need that to get in there. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we're on pace for 30 minutes. But I'm going to try. Damn it. These give you an extra boost. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't know those fell. Nice. If you've never played the actual Celeste game, you get like a 8-directional dash, but obviously it wouldn't really work in this game. So they had to figure out a way to make it work in 3D. So this is kind of that was their, oh shit. Their solution was to just, oh damn it. The solution was to make it just like a forward dash. It gives you a little bit of height, which is good. Man. This is not the one I remember having trouble with. Oh! Okay, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we're at 3. We're not making great pace here, but we'll do our best. Okay, okay, okay. What is that? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. How do you get higher up in this thing? It's not this way, is it? I liked how in my video I was like, this reminds me of SpongeBob, where it's the diaper episode where they're taking care of the little bivalve, and it's just like there's spikes all over the place. Like how there's diapers all over the place. I thought that was funny. Hell do I go? Okay, I don't know if you can tell. I'm not practiced up. How do I? Oh, the sign! Duh. Everyone knows that. There we go. Okay. You want to come down here, get the checkpoint. And you can get this one if you want right now. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's 5. We're 1/6 of the way there, then you just die. Because then you get your checkpoint activated. That's good. Oh, man. Okay, depth perception is not the greatest in this. Oh. Flibbity jib jam, dude. Depth perception is becoming a problem. Oh, man. It's really difficult to see where you are in this game. Okay, I think though, if they were gonna flesh this out into an actual game, I think they have something here. I just think this wouldn't be like this could not be like the first level. This would have to be like I have to walk this. I'm not good enough to just jump around. I can do this though. Oh, a little bit. No! That was really dumb. I was pressing the climb button. So if that looked funky, that's what I was doing. I was pressing the wrong button. I mean, they're all kind of set up, like the jumps are set up to use that dash. You just gotta, do it well, unlike me. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in 30 minutes. Okay. There we go. 1/5 of the way there. Okay. This. Nice. So yeah, these are in Celeste. And when I say in Celeste, I mean like the actual Celeste game. It's a 2D platformer. There we go. Nice. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong button. Look at that. I pressed the wrong button again. Okay. Climb. Almost a third of the way there. No! I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, I needed to get a checkpoint though. Is that the closest checkpoint right there? Okay. While we're here, this strawberry, it's easy to get, but it was very hard to see in my footage, which was very obnoxious when I recorded this. Although my footage for this video, it was definitely not very good because my computer does this thing. So when I plugged in my capture card, my computer did this thing. My graphics card was making it like all reddish. So if you watch that video, it's all reddish. Never knew why. It was like, why does this look terrible? And the reason was my computer was doing it. I don't know why. I'm just whatever. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm out of practice. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh man, I'm so out of practice. There we go. There we go. No! What are you doing? By you, I mean me. I don't know if that 30 minutes is going to happen. It's going to be close, I think. But it's not going to be 30 minutes, I think. Okay, come on, get up there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, if they went ahead and made like an actual 3D platformer, I don't think that's the plan. I think this is just a celebration of the game. But if they actually did that, I would be all for it. I just think, this level probably couldn't be like the first level. This had to be like more midway through the game. And I don't know if you'd actually make a game where there's 30 strawberries in every level. Maybe that's what they would want to do. But yeah, that's a weird one. That's a Spyro sort of 3D platformer thing. Yeah, I don't know if they'd make like if they'd make like 30 strawberry levels if they did this, but if they did, I think it'd work. It'd just be its own kind of thing. It wouldn't be as what are you doing? It wouldn't be as typical of a 3D platformer. I think that's okay. Oh man, I'm really struggling with this. The camera's not perfect. It needs a little work. And like I said, they made this, oh my gosh. They made this in a very short amount of time. So any like nitpicks I have, it's just because they didn't have really time to make it like perfect. And that's okay. Okay, don't miss this one right here. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, I'm pretty sure you don't need any of those platforms over there. That's just for a different strawberry later down the line. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, this one's pretty easy actually. I should not have done that. I'm like Hagrid. I should not have done that. Okay. You just need to get all the O's. I don't know what these are supposed to be. They're in Celeste, so it's not like they're out of character. I just don't know what they are. Okay, just to make sure I know where they all are. No! You can tell I'm a speedrunner. I'm very good at this sort of thing. Okay. Jump. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh no. Oh no. What was I supposed to do there? I definitely wasn't supposed to dash there. Go on. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but the acapella sort of music, like version of the theme, that is definitely a... What the hell am I supposed to... Oh, you can get your dash back. I'm so stupid. Okay, so you jump and you dash back. Melon! Oh, she had it! And she didn't... Oh. I'm so terrible. Oh, I almost died right there. So you die in one hit, just a heads up. What am I doing? Squidward. Okay. I'm sure there are speedruns of this game, by the way. I didn't say I was speedrunning it. I said I was going to try to beat it in 30 minutes. There's a difference. Okay. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to jump there, dash back. Okay. I don't know the best way to get back. I guess just this way. Don't hit the spikes, though. And don't fall off. Okay, here we go. Did it. I did it. I did it. I'm that good. It only took me like 7,000 tries. That's not a hard strawberry. I just want to point that out. We're almost halfway, though. Okay. Okay. One hidden back here, by the way. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Oh, my goodness. No! Trying to get a good camera angle. Okay, careful. Oh! That one. Oh, okay. And I died. Why am I so dumb? Question man asks himself all the time. Jeez, that was so stupid. I'm so dumb. I messed that up. That was just not smart. Okay. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do over here before I go back over where I was. I have to jump on these little platforms. Little platform doohickeys. Where's my checkpoint? Come on. Okay, only that one brown one fell down. So what's like the deal, you know what I mean? There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, now I can throw myself off the edge. That saves time. Oh, not this way though. I did not. That is. Oh my god. Oh! It's okay, I'm just terrible. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make the 30 minutes. I want to though. Okay, this one's not the worst thing in the world. Unless you're me, and in which case it's incredibly impossible. Okay, so watch this. You go yoink, and then you go yoink, and then you go like that. Oh, I'm so good. Okay. This part's not the best though. Okay, got it. Okay, I got those ones. I'm screwed. Looked up. Okay, see, you can see I'm getting better, you know what I mean? Halfway, baby. All depends on what's on the save file, you know what I mean? I know we're more than 15 minutes into the stream, but I think it took me a second to get started. Watch this. BAM! And then before you leave, there is one right here. So you might as well grab it. Ow! And get out of here. You don't need a, it's okay to die. You don't have lives in this game. The only time you don't want to die is if you're going for deathless run, you know what I mean? tell you one thing, I'm not going for death. Okay. I'm just hoping that I have all the strawberries, you know what I mean? Okay. It's so hard to see. I couldn't remember where I was trying to go now. Oh! I almost had that one. So there's glass in the floor so you can see where you're trying to go to. Oh, that's easy. That one's not bad. If you're bad at that one, that means you're just bad at games. Okay. No! What are you doing? Stop it. Stop. Stop. Got me. Oh. 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 I cannot believe I'm still alive. I cannot believe I'm still alive. I thought for sure I was dead. Dead. Dead, dude. Okay. I need to climb up this thing, I think. Well, not that one. That helps. Okay, let's see here. Oh. There's a cheeky one over here. That's what I said in my video, I believe. I don't think they're British, though. So it doesn't really make sense why I said cheeky. I guess I can... Oh, I can't. Wait, yeah. What a weird arch that's not connected down there. So you have to do it this way. Weird. Got him. Got him! Only 9 left. See? See? We're compounding the strawberries now. Oh. Okay, what do I gotta do? Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, climb around the spikes, because spikes are dangerous. Oh, press the right button. You know, that's usually important. Here we go. Get up there. There we go. Oh, I think I know which one this is. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Alright. Just gonna, you know, do it and not die, hopefully. This one can be a little challenging. Oh, I can't believe I got halfway. This one has a checkpoint in it. Forgot about that. That's good, by the way. This is insane. Oh, the stopping and starting of the gold feather. We should just call it the rocks feather, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive somehow. Oh. I cannot believe I did that easily. Nice, dude. Bow, 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 bow. Man, I'm cruising. Okay, but that doesn't mean... Okay, so I'm gonna get the checkpoint here, but then there's a cheeky one down there. Okay, you hold on to this wall and then it falls. It's pretty cheeky, let's be honest. Oh, no. I died. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one! Okay, I remember what to do. What the hell? This is bad. I should have jumped. Should have jumped. Nope. So you want to charge through it and then get far enough to grab, and then you go boom, boom. Oh, I gotta jump off those things. And jump. I was pressing the wrong button. Did it! Oh yes, that one can be challenging. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Making progress. Okay. I was wondering when that one was coming up, but there's still one that I. Oh, okay, so let's do this. This part's harder. Okay, so you can't use your charge because you need the charge. Damn, dude. Okay. So you gotta have some momentum here. There we go. This is one area where I don't think... So you have that, the Z guide. That's those dots that are coming... What the hell, dude? Maybe I can get more air... Oh. There we go. Yeah, hold the jump button off of those bouncies. Not that one, but this one. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's that. Okay, you did it. Okay, okay, we're perfect. We're perfect. So you just need the 2 again. This time you go wink. Okay. Okay. This is it? Is this it? Where you use the 1? Okay, there's the 1. And then you go, there you go. So you need both dashes to get up there. There's no place to stop, you know what I mean? Alright, I think the last one before I climb, what am I at? You have to bring this all the way around. Because there's a platform back near the beginning. I didn't get, oh my gosh, I missed the 2 at the beginning. I don't like to get the checkpoints here because if you get the checkpoints and you screw up, that's, you know, bad, so. Oh, so yeah, I like to skip the checkpoints when I'm doing this one because it's a pain to get all the way back there if you get your checkpoints. So skip the checkpoints. I like the little... Okay, so here's where you have to use this thing. Okay, here we go. Just kidding. No! I don't know how you would fix that. Because there's maybe less bottomless pits. Maybe that's the key. Because it's just been a constant problem of like, where am I in space? And I know that. I know that that's a problem in this game. But man, that was annoying. So you gotta ride that out to the other one, and then, okay. What? Okay. Okay. Not use my dash, not use my dash, not use my dash, not getting that checkpoint. Might be tempting. Actually, I might want to get it now. Because I missed the 2 that are on this hill. Okay, so that's gonna bring me to 28, these 2. Okay. There's one here. Yeah, there's one more cassette. Yeah, okay. One more cassette before the final bonus challenge. Get up there. There's the one. Okay, now I need to get to the center. I think the easiest way to get to the center is back to those gold feathers. Okay, I'm not very good at that, but I did it, so that's good. I guess the other direction is the one that usually gets. Probably could be abusing my dash a little more to get around faster, but you know. Got it. Okay, so now I know where. I don't think I need to go up here yet. Pretty sure it's just down here, right? Yep. Alrighty, we're on track for our last 2. We're on track for our last 2. Oh, this one you need side jumps. The first time I played this, it was very difficult, but it's not that bad. You just kind of do side jumps like you're in, you know, Super Mario 64. Damn it. But you just have to be good at it, you know what I mean? It helps if you jump. Oh! Oh, I went right into it. You get extra height when you do that. That's the reason you need to do it. There we go. Where am I going now? Oh! Okay. Oh! That's... Okay. Okay. No! Okay. Did it. Oh, I did it. That's pretty good. One thing I don't like about that doorbell sound, if you have dogs, they go crazy when they hear it. Okay, last. I only have one more challenge, and then I'm done. Oh, ho, ho. I went the wrong way. I don't know if sub 30 is still possible, though. Okay. No! Wait. Why didn't I have a dash? I mean, I know her hair is blue, so I get that. Oh, I think I dashed onto the wall. Oh, don't dash onto the wall, duh. Everyone knows that. Ooh, okay. Okay, this part has killed me more than I want to admit. This is the thin little platform. Can we talk about Madeline's model? Just kind of funny looking. Like in a good way, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know where... Okay, I think I see what I'm doing. I did it. Okay, so now, this is not the strawberry. This is the thing to get to the strawberry. Because you need to go this way. There's Madeline, she's evil. But she's actually not evil. She's like good. Then you just go down underneath. And then final challenge. If I could see what I was doing. Okay, come on. There you go. Last challenge. This one can be challenging. When I first played, I had no idea what to do, but then I figured it out. Okay. I don't think I needed to do that. I think actually I needed not to do that. You need to just jump. Yeah. Don't hit the spikes though. Okay. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Oh, this one. I know what to do. Oh! I didn't know that one fell. Right on the spikes. One thing I said in my bite-sized video, I think this game needs a Z target, or not a Z target. What am I trying to say? The thing in Mario where it centers the camera behind it. Oh, I can't figure out the buttons. I'm so dumb that I cannot figure out the buttons. The thing that centers the camera right behind Mario, or Link, if you're playing a 3D Zelda game. That's what this game needs. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. No! This is just the beginning, I want to point that out. Death is only the beginning. What's that from? Is that Resident Evil? Death is only the beginning. Is that Resident Evil? The movie, I'm saying, not the game. There we go. Okay. Be careful this time. I know what button is jump. I just have to press it. There we go. Okay, this is interesting. You have to make that go. Crawl around the other side so you get your new dash. Okay. Oh. Did not do that, right? I'm so dead. I don't think I'm hitting sub 30. If I had a better run of like this and some of the others, I would have been fine, but I think I just had bad runs of these. You know, no practice. Understandable. Okay, so I gotta let this shoot me when it goes. Oh, right to the spikes! Where's Sonic saying spikes when you need them, you know what I mean? Spikes! Oh, that was close. Got it. Okay. Okay, so here's what you gotta do. Watch this, watch this. You let go and you grab. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, this game. Okay, I'm trying to remember what to do next. I think you jump over that way, because, yep, look at that. You gotta come on that. I didn't grab it! I don't think I had enough momentum to get there. Sub 30 is out of the question, I think. I almost waited there for a second. And I remembered falls. Oh! Okay, come up here. Now let go. Now grab on. Okay, and you climb back around. You have to move the camera so it's easier to do. Okay. I'm ready. I couldn't even see myself. Okay, watch this. Watch this. This is insane. Okay, watch this. Yep. Let go and grab on. No! I don't even know if that was what I was supposed to do. Seemed like a good idea at the time. That's what Brendan Fraser says in The Mummy after he kisses Rachel Weisz. And she's like, "Why did you kiss me?" He's like, "I don't know. I was about to be hanged, and it seemed like a good thing to do at the time." Okay, collision is messing up here. There we go. Okay, hands are sweaty. Confidence is waning, but I know I can do this. I've done this at least twice before. I almost didn't make that jump. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. He's waiting. I couldn't even... No! Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, jump and go. See, I'm a learning machine. I'm getting better each time. Would you stop, please? Oh. Come on. Okay, drop. On. Okay, good. There's no way this is sub 30. Which sucks. But, you know, maybe later. Why is... I can't see! That's the problem. So I don't even know to, like, be like, okay, Madeline, maybe stop moving here. Oh, great. Okay, while you're dying on this one, it is likely that you start having trouble at the beginning again, so don't feel bad if that happens to you. Okay. Get out of here, moving platform. Whoa! Bah! Okay, you did it. Look at that. Okay, make sure you don't miss this jump, because that'd be, you know, deadly. Literally. Okay. I wish I could see this better. Okay. I didn't... It's starting to seem impossible. No! Damn it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back in business. Oh, I survived. Drop. It is amazing how much practice makes this part a lot easier. So when I was recording for my video, I was like, oh, it's gonna take forever. And it didn't take that long, actually. What the hell is going on? That was just bad. Maybe this is gonna be a longer stream than I thought it was gonna be. Project Shoreline doesn't take very long. It's about an hour. But Project Shoreline is definitely a more relaxing game than this. It's not exactly relaxing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not really relaxation. I can do this. It's not that bad. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? Just gotta do it. Be good. Really, what's stopping me is that part where you have to get from the one platform to the other. If I can do that, then I'm good. Okay, don't climb into the spikes. I've done that before. Okay. Come on. No! on now. Come on now. Damn it! Ba-da-bow. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh! Okay, did it. Maybe I should have practiced this one specific part. Okay. I didn't get there! I wanted to make sure I wasn't climbing into the spikes. That's what I was trying to do. But in doing that, I did not make it to where I was trying to get to in the first place. Okay. Get out of here. What am I doing? Not paying attention, apparently. Not paying attention, apparently. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got that one. Alrighty. 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 Gotta make sure to make it to this platform, because that's kind of like the main thing. Ah. I don't know what I was just doing there. I was just like taking a break. I literally was just like sitting there not doing anything. Okay. So you're here. And you're here. Oh, I made it to this platform. Okay. Careful now. Careful now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what you need to do is jump onto this one. I'll get you there. Oh, baby! I think we're ready. 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 I didn't have enough. Damn it! Oh, that was stupid. I was right there. I was right there. I messed it up. Damn it, dude. Get back. Why am I having trouble with this sometimes? Get out of here. Look at that. I cannot believe I was right there and messed it up. That was so stupid. I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Okay, just take a break here for a second. Oh! Okay. Did that twice now. That's good. Get that. Gotta be careful on this one. No! I'm terrible at this. Like, literally terrible. Get out of here with that. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Just a matter of when. That was a Rod Serling inflection. Just a matter of when. Okay, let's do this. No! I did that thing again! Oh! Oh! It will be interesting when I get I look at the timestamps and I see how long this one section took me. Because I have done this one in just like a couple tries. That was the second time I played the game. The first time I played the game was more like this, where I'm just struggling. It's not like I'm struggling like on every part of it. It's just, you know, get to a part, practice it a few times, get it down. F, dude. The spikes are just everywhere. I think that's kind of the flaw in the level design right now, the 3D level design for this team. They have to use spikes because they can't let you just climb everywhere. Which on their tight schedule, I can see. What the hell is going on? So this is what I was talking about, where I can't get past the first part after doing the rest of it for so long. It happens to most people. Oh, that was close. Get out of here with that. Oh, okay. What the hell am I doing? Having trouble with parts I've done before. I hate that. I'm gonna get it. It's just not happening right now. It'll happen when you're least expecting it. You know what I mean? Damn it. And in case you're wondering, the actual Celeste game is actually way harder than this. What is going on? Okay. We're finally back to here. Assuming I can get the dash. I don't think I've died on this part yet. Close. It was close one time. Now I've died on this part, though. Multiple times. Like that time. Damn it! I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to get the camera back a little bit. There we go. See, I hate this. When you're doing the beginning part and it's messing you up. That's the worst. Like, you can do the beginning part. You've done it 10,000 times at this point. It's just, it's almost like fatigue, like mental fatigue and maybe like a little bit of physical fatigue on your hands because you're holding down the hold button for 10,000 years. Maybe I should be using a different button. Yeah, maybe that messed me up though. You messed me up. No! Oh, you bastards. Okay, using this different holy button was not a good idea. You can use any of the shoulder buttons to hold. It's like, no. Stick with one, and die again. Damn it, dude. Oh, man. This is awful. Man, that sucked that I messed up that one time. I had everything ready to go. I just didn't go far enough. I was like centimeters too far. Okay, this jump has been giving me problems. And he's giving me problems again. The angle is so freaking weird. Get out of here. Come on. Okay, this is the hardest part, apparently. There we go. Drop. Grab. Okay, gotta make sure you get a good jump. Okay, good. Gotta make sure you get a good jump. Same thing here. Yes! Did it! Easy. Didn't even die once. 30! Oh. Not even close to 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Oh well. So you can tell that, you know, do better on that section. That probably could have brought me down to, I think that would have brought me close to like 35 minutes if I was decent at that last section. But I still don't think it would have hit 30. So 150. I had died 115 times. I bet at least half of that was on that last section. Ugh. All right, so that's Celeste 64. Good game. Did not get sub 30. Maybe I'll try that some other day. Not doing it today. I've had enough of that for now. It is free. I think the link will be, maybe not. I don't think it's in there right now, but I can put the link in the description if you want me to. Free game. Very short, as you can see, but it's fun. It's a little frustrating if you're out of practice like I am, but you get used to it pretty fast. I think you can tell. If you watch my whole stream, you're like, oh yeah, he was terrible at the beginning. He's slightly better at the end. And then he sucked at the last strawberry, which is, you know, pretty normal. Okay, now, I gotta open up Steam. Let's see how long that takes. We can time that now. Let's see what takes longer, me beating that last strawberry level or Steam opening up. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty close race, I think. It's just me sucking down some water. All right, Project Shoreline. Once Steam actually opens up, we'll play it. Otherwise, you can just look at this for a while. Okay, is anyone else having a problem with Steam just kind of like doesn't open up? Like it says it crashes or something, like it failed because some piece of it didn't load. That's the problem. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just restart Steam. Just open up. How about that? And then it just works. It's like, okay, maybe Steam should get it figured out. You know what I mean? See? Now it just works. Whoever's in charge of Steam, was it Gabe Newell? Is that the guy's name? Whoever's in charge of Steam needs to get that figured out. You know what I mean? Okay, here you go, Project Shoreline. So yeah, it takes about an hour. Let's do this. This is a relaxing game. So the last game was like, holy crap, hopefully I can beat this. This is just a relaxing game, so. It involves spraying things to clean them. Also, my thing that tracks like FPS says it's running at 60 frames per second on average. It doesn't really look like that when you're watching it, so hopefully it looks okay. But yeah. Okay, so you're this little mouse guy. He's like also part fish, I think, and you have a little sprayer. You can also do this and do a little power stream. So if you ever played, I've never played it, but I've seen it. What is it called? Power wash games. It seems kind of like that in terms of how the spraying works. That's what it reminds me of. But it's in like a 3D, it's in a 3D space. I don't know what those games are like. Maybe those games are in a 3D space too. But you clean up all the gunk and looks what happens. It kind of looks nicer. This one didn't actually do much. Yeah, so your goal is just to clean everything up. And then you have these little crystals and you break them with your power washer. And you bring color back to the area. It's a lot like, it reminds me of like, Kami when you revive the tree, or I guess in Zelda Twilight Princess when you get all the tears of light or whatever the hell it's called. That's what it reminds me of. When you clear out like a little area. And I like that. I think that's very satisfying in video games. When you like clean up an area and then it those are the three things you need to wash to get to you're trying to get to this island. You're trying to get to that island. So you have to wash those three things, and that'll get you to the island. So you could probably speedrun this game in like a few minutes, but we're just gonna 100% it instead. I find that to be the gameplay that I enjoy. So yeah, you're just cleaning stuff off. That's all it is. It's very relaxing. and there's a percentage counter. So if you're like, oh, I'll just spray off some of it and get like 85%, you probably won't like that if you're a completionist. Okay, so we clean all the rocks in an area. And the good news is that you get some satisfaction. I think this team who built this, again, it's kind of like a demo. It's free on Steam. You can play it right now if you wanted to. See how it like rolls back after you clear everything? It's nice. The team who made this on Steam, I think they're working it into like an actual fully realized game. That's the plan, I think. And to clean off these little guys too. Don't forget them. I don't know if they can attack you. Because you don't have like health or anything. Well, that one's orange. It's easy to miss them though. Like miss a couple of them. Yeah, there's one right there. Any more? You got them all. Nice. Yeah, so cool. So yeah, it's just a relaxing game. After playing Celeste 64, I figured it'd be good to have something to kind of just wind down. I actually first heard about this game this week. I was watching a YouTube video. Look at that. Look how colorful it is now compared to what it was. Now it's like that. I heard about this on YouTube. I was just watching a video about 3D platformers. This really isn't that much of a platform. I mean, you can jump around, but platforming is not the focus of this game. I'll tell you that much for free. Okay, this cave I completely missed my first playthrough, so after I beat the game, I was like 80-something%. I had to come back and clear out this cave. Somehow I missed it. I don't really know how. Just being dumb, I guess. See? You clear little sections of the area and then they come back to life. Oh, it's very relaxing. The sounds are very minimal, if you're wondering. Like, it's a very quiet game. I don't even know what the game they're making. The game is like Mura. I think the Mura is like the first word, Mura. I don't remember what the rest of it is. But yeah, you could look up Project Shoreline and find it pretty fast. Someone mentioned that's like if you like the cleaning up parts of Super Mario Sunshine, then you like this. It's kind of like that, but it's it's different as well. I mean, there's definitely some inspiration from there, I would say. Yeah, just clean up the gunk, you know what I mean? Say, get your spray nozzle, and that's good for cleaning up the crystals. There aren't very many crystals in this game. I think after this cave, they might be gone for the rest of the game. I don't know what for sure. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, there's still some crystals up there. Kind of hard to tell when all the fragments are still sitting there. Maybe when they break, they should like lose their color or something. Nice. So I didn't say much during Celeste because that was a little more intense, but I was going to kind of go over what I've been doing this week. So last stream I mentioned that I started, well, I guess I didn't really start. I was playing the second case, but started Ace Attorney 3, and the second case was not very good. I can confirm that case 3 is way better, and then it just keeps getting better from there. So case 4 is good, and you think case 5. Case 3, I'm trying to remember what case 3 even is. Oh, that's right. It's weird. You're at the French restaurant, and they do a thing where it's like, oh, someone staged something so that that we have an extra witness that disputes, what happened. So they stage like the murder a second time, which is a very weird trope of like Ace Attorney, I think. But it works out. It's pretty good. The characters are good, but it follows like, there we go. That's that. It follows logic better than Case 2 did. Case 2 was rough. Like, I don't know if it was rushed or what, but yeah, Case 2 is not good. But Case 3 is pretty good. And then Case 4, it's a one in the past. You only have to play 3 cases in that game as Phoenix. And that's even, and you can kind of lower that too, because part of the 5th case, Phoenix is out of commission because he falls off a bridge. Spoilers. But, yeah, so it's weird how you barely play as Phoenix in that game compared to, I mean, there's only 4 cases in the first 2 games in the original releases. Ace Attorney 1 only got its 5th case when it got re-released on the DS. They added that in. But, there we go. Look at that. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, you had 4 cases in the first 2 games, but they only featured, Phoenix as your defense attorney. But now in this game, you have 2 whole cases where you're playing as Mia Fey. I always have to think about that. Mia Fey, in the past. And her sections don't have any investigation sections either, so she's just in the courtroom. So, yes, it has 5 cases, but, I mean, it's not, like, it doesn't feel like a full 5 cases. You only play as Phoenix for 3 of them. Part of it, you even play as Miles Edgeworth, which is pretty cool. That's the first time you play as him before he gets his own 2 games. But yeah, so that I like that game. It's definitely better than the second one. The second one just has major logic problems, like the second case had in 3. But yeah, the second one has that way more. Second one still has some good, and it's charming. It has that Ace Attorney charm still, so that's good. But yeah, it's just not as good as the other 2. First one I think is still the best though. And then after I beat that, so I've been neglecting my channel still. I'm kind of in my every summer I kind of get into a mode where I'm just gaming. So I also finished playing through on PS4. I played SpongeBob: The Cosmic Shake, which is like a follow-on to the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom. It started off really bad. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, it's terrible. But it got better as you unlock some abilities. But it's just not very. The way you unlock abilities was not very good in that game. Like, while you're playing the beginning, you can't attack because the game just hasn't told you can attack yet. Then the game tells you can attack, and then you can attack. It's like very strange. Like, I don't know why you would develop a game like that. Especially because they're the same people who worked on Rehydrated. So I don't know. It's weird to take the template of Rehydrated or Battle for Bikini Bottom and then like mess it up. It's just kind of a weird mistake to make. You know what I mean? Don't like that. Oh, this is the tree. So we're trying to clear out this tree. Then I'll mark this section done. It's got gunk on it. Can't get that little gunk. There we go. I don't know how this tree is growing on a rock, but whatever, dude. Wait, did I get the tree? I don't think I got the tree. Maybe I need to get the rest of the garden. Is the tree good though? Tree's good? Tree looks good, okay. Probably have to get the rest of the garden. I think I did the tree like last when I first played this. Alright, so yeah, I played SpongeBob: The Cosmic Shake. It's weird, because it's like, because, I don't know if you know this, but, there we go. Like, going to different dimensions is just like a thing that happened, I don't know. I guess it's still kind of going on, but it was a huge thing like 5 years ago to like 2 years ago. It was like huge. So it did the same thing. And it like, instead of having just like downtown Bikini Bottom in like you have in Battle for Bikini Bottom, you have like what was it? Karate movie Bikini Bottom, downtown Bikini Bottom. So it's most of the levels are very much like ones from Battle for Bikini Bottom, but with like something thrown in. So Kelp Forest becomes prehistoric Kelp Forest. Rock Bottom becomes Halloween Rock Bottom. It's very interesting that way in like some of the ideas, but the game is it's not a collectathon. It's just a 3D platformer, and it's very linear. Like it just wants to get from one thing to the next. It does not want you to like hang around too much. And there's tons of stuff in each level that you cannot do until you come back with new abilities. So it was obnoxious. I'll be honest. It was just kind of an obnoxious game. It got better, but it doesn't mean it was good. It just got better. Oh, and performance. It performed like shit on my PS4. It was like awful. I don't know. I think it sounded like other versions of the games are bad. People were talking specifically about the Switch version being bad. But man, the PS4 version was awful. It crashed on me when the first time I was playing it. It crashed on me. It only did that once, but man, that's bad. And yeah, it was just terrible. Performance was awful. So they probably got a deadline, because it's a licensed game. They probably got some strict deadline, and they had to crunch. And they're making it for like every system that was available at the time. So I'm pretty sure there's a PS5 version. So that's kind of like understandable. I doubt Purple Lamp is a very big studio. I think that's who made it, Purple Lamp. But yeah, it's just awful. Yeah. And then once I beat that, I was procrastinating. And then yesterday I finally did it. I went back into Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, that game is not beginner friendly. Let me tell you that much for free. Like learning how to play it. I think what happened is the people who made it, they had like this story they wanted to tell because I think it's kind of based on the 100 Years' War that England had and then what came after it. So they have the 50 Years' War and then it's followed by the Lions' War. But I think that what they're much more interested in is like that from like a historian's perspective, kind of going over the events. I don't think they're as interested in the battle mechanics because man, it is like starting off is rough because you only have two jobs that you can start off as. It's called Squire and Chemist. A chemist's main role is being able to use items, which is dumb, by the way. That's stupid. A stupid way to like gas up a job, but it's actually really important because you don't have a white mage right away, so you need to be able to use potions, and you can't use potions unless you learn the ability to use potions. And how do you learn abilities? You have to get judge points, JP, which you only get from taking actions in combat. It's so stupid. It's like the dumbest thing ever. And it's even worse because the Squire that you start off with, which is more like the combat-focused one, it doesn't really have... Like, it has these important abilities. One of them is JP up, increases the amount of JP that you get just from taking actions. So it's like you have to get that as soon as possible. And then it also has move +1, and it's a tactical game, so you have to be able to move as far as possible. So like you have to spend JP on that for that job. And then what else? It has a counter ability that I basically still haven't unlocked for most of my characters. And then I think it has one more. Oh, accumulate. That's like one of those abilities that you can just use. It doesn't take MP, and you can use it even if you have nothing else to do. So instead of just waiting at the end of your turn, you can use that ability. And you get your judge points for it, your JP, which is important. But damn, it's like learning all those. It takes, I think it's 200, 300, and what was the last ability? Oh, 180. So 200, that's 880 judge points to learn those 4 abilities, which are like really important if you're going to switch to like a melee build. But the move plus and then the JP up, like everyone has to get those abilities. So that's such a bottleneck whenever you get like a new character. Like they have to learn that, otherwise they're just be like uh, unequivocally worse than any other character. Why is this not finishing as clean? There we go. So yeah, it's just not beginner friendly. I think it'll be better once I like get these beginning things done. I was trying to grind at the beginning of the game, and I was getting game overs just trying to grind, like just trying to fight normal enemies. Because like all the monsters for some reason have like counter, which is just completely unfair. Because you don't have like any attacking options besides just swiping with your sword at the beginning of the game. You have like nothing. And if you want more attacking options, you have to waste JP that you have to use to learn the JP up ability. Otherwise, you're just not maximizing the JP that you get. So it's so dumb. It's a terrible way to start a game. Hopefully it gets better, but Tactics Advance and A2 are definitely more user friendly and beginner friendly than the old Tactics. I think it has a lack of playtesting, and I think it was just people who are way more focused on like the story that they wanted to tell and less focused on the gameplay. That's my hypothesis. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I would guess. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've only done like the third scripted battle. I've only done three, like the third scripted battle. I haven't even. Apparently, the town of like Gorton or something like that is like the real test of whether or not you could be able to continue on in the game. So we'll see. My non-guest units are pretty much at the point where they, have all the things they need. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think that top rock still has some gunk on it. There we go. Nice. I don't really like these rock towers. I think they're... too many parts. Too many places for gunk to hide. So yeah, that was yesterday. I put in some time in Final Fantasy Tactics. And it's just, oh man. Because that came out, I know it's more based on Tactics Ogre Battle or whatever, but that came out after Shining Force. And Shining Force, that game, it doesn't have all like the fancy ability learning and stuff that you have in Tactics Advance, but it's still really like approachable. I played it when I was like maybe getting to like age 13, probably younger than that. I beat Shining Force all on my own without the internet. So that tells you something about how approachable that game is. So for a game in a similar style to be so obtuse in its beginning, I think that's a misstep at least. So yeah, we're just cleaning shit off here. I don't know where all this gunk came from, but gotta get rid of it. I think I was going to read the background on the store page, and either I just forgot or there wasn't really anything to read. One of the two. I don't remember. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, this is way more relaxed than the last game. You do have to clean these little blocks off. Nice. Oh, relaxation simulator. I've been continuing my watch of The Twilight Zone. I saw the episode with William Shatner, so there's 2 episodes with William Shatner in it. There's a season 2 episode where he gets obsessed with this little like fortune telling thing that's on like tables in a restaurant. You like put in a penny and it gives you a little fortune. I think I've actually talked about it on stream. But now I watched the one that most people know about, Nightmare at 20,000 feet, I think is what it's called. But he's this guy who's recovering from a panic attack that he had on a plane. Like he was just in a sanitarium. And his wife has come to get him and to bring him home. She's bringing him on a plane, obviously. And he's sitting in the window seat just because. And as the plane's going, he sees this like gremlin thing on. I guess he calls it a gremlin. That's before the Gremlins movie too. But he sees this like thing, humanoid furry thing on the wing, and then whenever he goes to tell someone, it like disappears really fast. So like, oh, maybe he's just having his breakdown, but he keeps thinking like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? He has all these different things that he tries, and then it turns out that like he's like, okay, this thing has to be real. I have enough evidence for myself that this thing actually is real. I'm not having an episode. So he steals this guy's gun because it was the '60s. Apparently, people could bring guns on the plane. I guess I don't know. It seems a little unlikely. But he steals this guy's gun covertly, so he doesn't know they stole his gun. And then I don't know if this stuff even hurts you. I guess I'd assume it does though. Look, it's red. So he steals his gun, and he's sitting in the emergency exit seat. So he's like, "Hey, wife of mine," he's with his wife. And he's like, "Can you give me a glass of water, please?" And she's like, "Okay, sure." And then as she leaves, he puts on his seatbelt, and he opens up the emergency exit, and he shoots the thing on the wing. And then the next scene, they're wheeling him out on a stretcher because they think he's insane. And then, but the last thing it does is it pans up to the wing, and the damage that the little gremlin was doing is still there. So actually, the gremlin was real, and he's vindicated. So it turns out that William Shatner actually is a hero. I agree. William Shatner is a hero. I love William Shatner. He's so good in the old Star Trek show. Like the movies, I know some people really like the movies. I think the movies are, they're fine. But the old show was just it's iconic. It's definitely of its time, but like in a good way. Like you're not going to get a show like that nowadays, that's for sure. But it's of its time, kind of like Twilight Zone's of its time. So if you're like, oh, well, I like Twilight Zone, I think you could probably find some enjoyment out of the original Star Trek. It's campy, but it's fun. It's okay to be. It's okay. A little cheese is okay. As David Jason Frank, the guy who played the White Ranger, as I call him, but also the Green Ranger and then other Power Rangers, as he said in a Comic-Con appearance once, kids love cheese. You know what I mean? So when the Power Rangers is cheesy, that's just playing to the target audience. You know what I mean? And then when teenagers see it, and they're like, I hate cheese. But that's not true. Teenagers definitely like cheese. It's just a different flavor, I think. Be like, I'm a teenager, so I don't like the things that little kids like. It's like, yeah, you kind of like kiddie things too. It's just a little bit different. The concept is the same, though. Like, oh, I cleared out the branch. Okay, cool. I definitely find this version of the spray has a nice shotgun sort of wide range, but you definitely need to bust out the aiming reticle every once in a while because it's just sometimes things are out of your spraying range. So okay, but if you can just jump and just peg those little guys, that's the best way to do it. Peg is a bad word now. I hate that. No, I want to take back the word peg. Using it for just getting someone with your aim. It's a good expression. So I'm taking back the word peg. You weirdos can go back to Tumblr or find some other place. You know what I mean? I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Closing Tumblr. Worst things. You don't close down the asylums and then just let out all the crazy people. Although I think we did that. Not very smart to do, I would say. Look at that. Cleaned it. Oh my If you're worried about those platforms I jumped across, they look at that. They just keep clean. Tumblerinos. So that's 2 of 3. There's nothing to clean on that island, by the way. In case you're like, oh man, he has to clean a third thing and clean the island? No, you don't have to clean the island. Okay, these guys are not clean though. There we go. Now they're clean. I don't know if I can still miss stuff on this little mountain though. Like, I think I got everything. Performance doesn't seem to be perfect, but it doesn't seem to be that as bad as I remember when I first played it. So, that's good. Relaxing. But yeah, so that's one episode of Twilight Zone I watched recently. I'm trying to remember where the other ones are. Season 5 seems to have been, not as at one season after season 5, the show was canceled like for a third time, and at that point, Rod Serling didn't fight the cancellation, so that's why there's only 5 seasons. I don't know. It just seems like when you see, oh, look at these little flowers. The purple ones are nice too, but I like the ones in front of them. It just seems like in like the first season, you had no idea what you're gonna get into in each episode. Whereas like now in season 5, it feels like, oh yeah, I kind of know what to expect. It's a Twilight Zone episode. How they establish things and stuff like that is pretty repetitive is not the right word. Predictable. Maybe predictable is the right word. I thought I missed something the first time I came through this game. Right there. I can see it right now. Look at that. That cheeky bastard is just sitting there, menacingly. Yeah, you want to do that. Don't forget that. I don't know why that's there. We'll see more of those later. But I don't think any of them on a rock, so that's kind of a weird thing. I don't know about the character design though. This guy, the main thing is I remember his tail get in the way. I think we're going to see that soon. His tail kind of gets in the way of your focus spray there. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, sir. These starfish are kind of hard to see, especially if they're like that one in the grass. You gotta be careful. Don't miss a starfish. I guess we can start on these. It's probably my least favorite part of the game right here. These things. I don't know what these are. Like seeds on a cactus, I guess. But it's like, what exactly do you mean seeds on a cactus? Maybe they aren't. Maybe more like, what is it, coral? Not coral. Coral's not on land. What is the thing SpongeBob says in SpongeBob? In the Krusty Krab pizza. Krusty Krab pizza? Oh yeah, in Cosmic Shake you have a hover by using the Krusty Krab pizza as your hover. And it just kind of makes your SpongeBob's kind of slow too, so the platform is definitely worse than Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is weird because that's the same team that worked on the remake. I think they had to just rebuild everything. I don't think they had like source code to use. Maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it. I doubt they had the source code from Battle for Bikini Bottom to use. I'm not convinced that those things got fully cleaned. See, this spraying is way better for just randomly getting stuff. Did this thing get fully cleaned? No, there we go. There we go. Look at these little ones. I don't think there are any other good episodes of Twilight Zone from season 5. Nothing really good that I remember. Okay. There we go. What is this stuff that Squidward eats? Is it coral? Maybe it's coral. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. Just maneuvering around these things is not very fun. And there's a lot of them. Like, you might think we're almost done with it. There's like another section with these things in them. This game kind of reminds me of another game that I actually want to make a video on at some point. It's a game called Grow Home. That one's definitely more platforming focused, but you're just kind of dropped in this like world, and there's really, besides some wildlife, there's really nothing else. No enemies or anything like that. You just kind of explore and grab stuff. That game's a collectathon, I would say. But, you know, it's kind of a similar vibe. I actually have footage for that game already recorded for a video. I think I did that a long time ago, actually. Once it, like, I get a part of my schedule, it's like, oh, I'll just make a short video. I'll make one on Grow Home. That's why I haven't streamed Grow Home, honestly, because I want to make a video on it first. Once I make a video on it, then I'll be like, okay, now I can stream it. I like that, taking my games that I've made bite-sized videos about and then playing through them on stream. That's been fun so far. Both Rayman games on the Game Boy Color and then Celeste 64. I think that's it. I don't think I've done any others. I don't think I would do a Doggerai stream, though. I think Doggerai, I've probably had enough of Doggerai for the rest of my life. I think I finished this section of those things. Now there's another one. Look at this. Oh, there's this guy too. There we go. Look at all this. Look at this. And yes, they all have their own detections. I want to figure out, okay, so next week I haven't decided what I want to play for stream. But I definitely am feeling like, let's do another 3D collectathon, you know what I mean? But I don't know what to play. I was thinking, like, if I can't think of anything else, I could just do Hat in Time. I don't think I would ever make a video on that game. I could change my mind on that. But for now, I'm not really thinking of making a video on that. So maybe a Hat in Time. But if there's a different game, I'd rather play, because that game's all right. I just feel like, kind of like, it has the modern game kind of big worlds that I'm not a huge fan of. But maybe I'm wrong. I remember, one thing I do remember about that game is I liked the Yakuza DLC. I liked the first DLC on the cruise ship in the Arctic. I don't really like that one, but I liked the Yakuza. I felt like that one was pretty good. So, I don't know. The other thing about Hat in Time is you don't get that, what is it, grappling hook? You don't get the grappling hook until, like, the third level. And, like, halfway into level 2. So that one's that's kind of a weird thing. Weird progression order, I would say. When you do get 60 out of this game, it's really just kind of very pleasant. But the scrolling's a little choppy on the camera here. Things to work at for their full game. I don't know if the full game will just be kind of a cleaning. It seemed like there's definitely more like platforming, puzzle solving in the trailer that they released. So I don't know, but I would definitely be interested in knowing more. I don't know how close it is to release either. It could be a while. I mean, for all I know, it's like one person working on this. I don't know if that's true or not, but it, it could be. Yeah, I watched this video on like modern 3D platformers, and when you watch something like that, it's definitely gonna be a lot more indie games. And like, you probably don't know about this. Let me tell you about it. And I think that's good. I like that. My problem is usually when I like picking indie games, since there's so many of them, it's very possible to get one that's really not very good. I want to try to avoid those as much as possible. Because there's nothing worse than, like, there's this game called Cavern of Dreams. And it definitely is a 3D platformer. But man, it's just not a game that I enjoyed. A lot of people did, but it's like, it's very Banjo-Kazooie inspired, but like worse. Because in Banjo-Kazooie, you have like some good abilities that you learn. Like, you get the thing where Kazooie walks around for you, and it's faster. And like, as soon as you get that, you use it like all the time, which is good. I like that. But in Cavern of Dreams, I think you can roll around, and it's kind of fast, but it's hard to control, so it's not really reliable. I hate that. It's like just, and then the jumping mechanics in Cavern of Dreams are terrible. Like the jumping is awful. If there's one thing I hate about 3D platformers is when the jumping is not enjoyable. Like, make the jumping good. Or if it's not going to be good, have a good reason for it to not be good. So like Mario 3D platformers, the jumping's good. Spyro, the jumping's good. You have the jump and glide. Rayman's jump is pretty good. You can jump and glide in those games. I'm trying to think of other good 3D. Poi's, I know they gave you a double jump, but man, I like Poi a lot. Poi's one of those indie 3D platformers I think did everything. It's not, I mean, I guess it's one flaw is that it doesn't fight the genericness all that much. But I think it's okay. I think it works. Much more so than like, I remember I played New Super Lucky's Tale on stream. I don't think that game is all that good. It was nice because I had it on Switch, and that's when I was just streaming for my Switch. But yeah, not my favorite. I wouldn't want to play that game again. Had enough New Super Lucky's Tale. Oh man, Astrobot. I think it was mentioned in that video I was watching, and it's just, man, I don't have a PS5. I'm not gonna get a PS5 anytime soon, but man, I'd love to be able to play Astrobot. I was even looking to, because I know a lot of PlayStation games, PlayStation exclusive, have now been released on PC on Steam. I even looked to see if Astrobot was available for PC. It might be eventually. I don't know, because God of War Ragnarok is, and Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus is. That's another game that has the dimension hopping, by the way. Just like Spider-Man No Way Home and other Marvel properties. What a terrible, what a terrible theme to have in like all of our popular media. What if multiple dimensions? What if end of all dimensions? Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like it's just a bad story concept. And if people are using it as a crutch, you can tell how bad they are as writers because it's just bad. Like when they did it in Spider-Man, like you could argue they had a good reason for it because you're bringing all three Spider-Men together. And that was pretty cool, let's be honest. Because it's just, Tobey Maguire was such a good Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was not bad in that movie. I don't know what you think about him in his actual movies. They had his movies are kind of bad, but in that movie he was good. So I felt like they did pretty well there, like the whole multiverse thing. But damn, as just a story idea, it's terrible. I think I finished this area. Yeah, I don't like that. These little branches. These branches are kind of a pain in the butt. But I think that's done. So now, I think I'm close to the end, actually. Gotta try not to miss any starfish. That's the hard part. Missing starfish. Okay, so this, you don't have to clean up all this splooge or whatever it is. You have to get this pearl up to the top. I think it's easiest to do it this way. Yeah, there you go. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum. I was worried about SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. I was worried that it was going to be very modern SpongeBob feeling. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. Like, I thought it was going to be terrible. Because modern SpongeBob's bad. I don't know if people probably don't really know that because they probably just don't watch SpongeBob anymore. But yeah, modern SpongeBob is like the worst thing ever. So I was worried about that, but it wasn't terrible. They're more so references to like the good SpongeBob, I would say, than well, I want to say it was more. It was more tolerable. But you can definitely feel like the modernisms in the writing, like especially the NPCs. A lot of NPCs have just like throwaway dialogue, and it's bad. Like it's like why is there this modernism in my SpongeBob game? Oh, look at that conch shell. Keeping an eye out for anything that needs to be sprayed. Those little dog guys. I think that might be it. I think we're almost done with this. If I did miss a starfish, then it's going to be hard to tell because all the grass and stuff. I've also been watching Sherlock Holmes, the 1984 series. One thing I will say that I watched the Hound of the Baskervilles, and people on what is it, that movie site? What's that movie site called? I don't remember. But people were like all down on it, like, oh, it's kind of boring. While I was watching it, I was like, this is a good TV movie, because they introduce like the characters that are in like the Baskerville area. There's like this doctor who's obsessed with skulls, and he's good. He's just like a bro, because it's all Watson for most of it, because Holmes is like secretly hiding there, and he's making trips back to London and stuff. So it's mainly Watson for most of the movie, and he's like making friends with the guy who's in danger of dying, and then he meets the doctor. Like I said, the doctor's just a bro. He just has this shotgun that he shoots rabbits with because he hates rabbits, and then he goes with them with the gun to make sure that everything's okay. There's this guy who is an entomologist, not an etymologist. If you're an etymologist, then you study words. If you're an entomologist, you study bugs. So he's running around with his bug net, and his sister, everyone says she's attractive. She really wasn't attractive. I mean, she was like British attractive, so if you know what I mean by that. But yeah, so she was fine. She was all right. And then yeah, and then obviously Holmes and Watson. It was just like a good time, dude. But yeah, people were like, "Oh yeah, it's not that. I've seen more interesting adaptations of this best Sherlock Holmes story." I was like, "It's good." It wasn't scary. Apparently, it was supposed to be scary because it's the Hound of the Baskervilles. It wasn't really scary, but it was pretty threatening, and like the you're on the moor. I don't really know what a moor is. I guess moor just means like swampy, wet, rough area, but oh yeah, RB in the game, by the way. Look at that, a plesiosaurus. It's Plessy. I actually don't know what that is. It just kind of moves off to the side and then you're done. I have to go get my groceries. 93%? What the hell did I miss? Okay, credits. Interesting. Okay, continue playing. We gotta get 100%. I don't know what I'm missing though. What the hell did I miss? I'm terrible at this game. First time I played it, I had like 80-something%. I did get 100 though. I don't know if you saw on the main screen. But what the hell did I miss? Oh. But yeah, I thought that episode of Sherlock Holmes was good. But that's the end of like the second. I would call it series. If you look on the wiki, this would like fly in the face of what it says on the wiki. But to me, it's like the end of the second series. It's called Return of Sherlock Holmes. Then oh, look at that one. I missed that one. Bastard. What the hell are you doing here? Okay, there's that. I don't think that could be all of it though. It seems too small to be all of it. Missing 6 point something% is pretty large. I just want to see what percentage. Oh, there you go, 100%. It was just that one thing. Cool, so I'm done. Awesome. I don't know why I selected that. That one thing was like 7%. That was weird. Yeah, because this is where I just was. Nice. Awesome. Well, that's it. Game completo. Yeah, it's Project Shoreline. It's I think it's more of a demo than a full game, but it's free and it's relaxing. This is probably, when it comes to like relaxing games, I think this is one of the most relaxing games I've ever played. So I wish the music was a little more present and maybe changed in the 3 areas, but obviously that's probably not in scope for a small game like this. But yeah, that's the game. I should probably figure out what the game that they're gonna make is. It's like Mura something. I'll look it up on my other computer. Hold on. Spelldoza Interactive is the company. So it must be more than just one guy. Okay, what is the name of the game that they're making? It's called Muri Wild Woods. So Muri, Muri Wild Woods. Let's read up on it a little bit here. Okay. Explore the mysterious wild woods as brave Muri. Solve puzzles, befriend adorable creatures, and cleanse the land as inhabitants from corruption. Bring back vibrant colors and restore nature's beauty in this cozy adventure filled with mystery and wondrous discoveries. You can sign up for the playtest if you really want to. It's just the Muri. I don't think it's his name. It says the Muri, so that's just the creature. Oh, your water gun gets stolen? Damn, dude. You need your water gun. Use your water gun in its different modes to clean the environment. So it must not be stolen for very long. Oh, yeah. It's just like Okami when you get the restoration. I like that. So, hold on one second. I'm just going to check the store page for stepping the metaphor of Amori, entrusted with the important task of exploring, cleaning, restoring corrupted decaying. So this is now for Project Shoreline. Cozy mini adventure. Fish mouse creature and platform to the top of a pillar. Run in grass with pixies and venture to the beach, explore a cave, and make your way up. Yeah, that's what I just did. Cleanse the world of corruption. Restore the colorful beach's beauty. Yeah, you just want to create a path to the... Oh, look. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, that's the game. So thanks for checking out the stream. Again, both the games I played today are free, Celeste 64 and this game, Project Shoreline. So if any of them interest you, easy to go ahead and try them. I'll probably put a link for Celeste 64 in the description. Probably not this one because you just look it up on Steam. But yeah, cool. And with that, I think we're gonna be done for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see ya next time. Bye bye.